Hello children, welcome back to fourth part of first chapter, that is food and digestion. Today we will be discussing about how the food gets digested in our body, children. So see, as I told earlier itself, that food that we eat directly is not the energy, remember. So in order to get energy from the food must get digested in the body, right? So it must be first changed into different simpler foods, right? The food that we eat is much more complex, right? It should be made into simpler food from which energy is absorbed, right? The energy which is used by our body. So the process of breaking down food into simpler substances which the body can use is called digestion. It is been mentioned here very clearly, right? So the food is not direct energy. It has to be first broken down into simpler food so that energy can be absorbed from that. So this process of breaking down food into simpler substance inside the body is called as digestion. So this is the definition of digestion. Right? This is the definition of, you can see, digestion. This is the definition of digestion. Right? It's the digestion. Right? So how does it take place? Let us see. So in order to digest food, our body have specific kinds of liquids, right? Those liquids are called as enzymes, children. In order to digest food inside our body, there are special liquids called as enzymes which break down the food we eat. Breaking down the food we eat is making breaking the big food particles into small food particles from which energy can be absorbed. So like that, there are many enzymes in the body. Each enzyme acts one of a kind food only. Very important to remember. Different enzymes are used to digest different kinds of food. So our body makes substances like enzymes which break down the different food we eat. There are many kinds of enzymes. Each one act on one kind of food only. Different, I don't know, there are 100 types of enzymes present in the body, maybe thousands. But the type of the food we eat, it depends on what type of enzyme is used to digest the food. So how does this digestion start? So always remember, children, always the digestion starts from the mouth, right? Chewing. Any food that we take in the body except the liquid. All solid food is first what? We crush with our teeth, right? We make it in the form of paste, right? So that first thing, the first digestion or the process of digestion starts from mouth, where chewing our food, where the solid food is then made into a paste, right? So our teeth grind the food into paste. Very important. The food that we eat is in solid. So with the help of our teeth, right, we go on chewing it, and finally the food mixes with saliva. Important. Food is dry. It should become wet, right? For example, your mother will be making idli and dosa in home. So before that, before the night, what she do? She does it. She puts into a grinder, right? So what does she do? Puts rice and all those things, and with that she puts little bit of water also, so that the mixture becomes a paste. In the same way, we take solid food inside our mouth. So how does our mixture becomes paste? With the help of saliva. So saliva makes the food soft and moist. So saliva is the first enzyme that is used, right? It works on the starchy food. They get changed into sugar. So first enzyme that is used by our body to help in digestion is saliva. So it makes solid food into paste, right, in the mouth itself. So that's why what I said in the previous video, you should chew your food properly before swallowing it. Right? It is important to chew the food very well. As I told earlier itself, chewing the food is very, very important. This gives saliva in our mouth time to act on the starch food we eat. As I told now, the time you spend on chewing the food, the food becomes easier to digest in the stomach. Right? So it helps to starch to come out and act on the food, because starch is very important. Right? Sugar and starch are very important because they are carbohydrates, and carbohydrates are important. Why are carbohydrates important? It gives energy to do work. Right? You remember from the previous videos. And how does food move in our stomach? With the help of tongue. What does tongue do? Right? Tongue will be constantly moving. Right now, see, I am speaking to you. Why is it possible? Because my tongue is under constant motion. In the same way, while chewing the food, our tongue will help us to move the food around the teeth. Right? Helps to roll the food around the ball. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಬಾಯಿ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಫುಡ್ ನ ರೊಟೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಟಂಗ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. At the same time, when the food is properly chewed, tongue also helps to swallow the food which goes inside the mouth. Right? That is a function of tongue. And when the food is swallowed, right, it goes down the food pipe. So I'll show you where the food pipe is. Right? Where is the food pipe? I'll show you. Right? This is food pipe. This is food pipe. This is complete food pipe. So once the food is chewed from the mouth, right, it goes inside this food pipe before entering the stomach. In this food pipe also many different enzymes are produced. When the food is going through the food pipe, children, it mixes with again different kinds of enzymes. Right? So our stomach is like a muscular bag. Again, so part of the digestion has taken place in mouth. Now that paste food, chewed food, enters the stomach through food pipe. And how is our stomach? Stomach is just like a bag which is made up of mothers. So what does it do? It contracts, andre squeezes and relaxes. Squeezes and relaxes. Due to that, what happens? The food is digested. Right? Due to this contraction and relaxation, and the chewed food enters the stomach, it helps in digestion of the food that has come from the mouth. And in stomach, juices begin to digest the protein. See there? What starch is digested? Try to digest in mouth. Starch excretion irutte mouth alli. But when the food enters the stomach, what is tried to digest? Proteins are tried to digest. Right? Different types of enzymes are produced in stomach that helps in digestion of the protein. So what does protein do? Protein helps us to be healthy. It protects it from many diseases. Right? Proteins adu use agtade. Stomach alli adana digest mado enzymes produce agtave. Then from the stomach, the food goes into small intestine. See there, small intestine is this portion, children, as you can see. This all smaller pipe-like structures that you see, right? The outer structure is a large intestine, children. The inner structure in ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, right? Let me show you again. This whole thing ಒಳಗಡೆ ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, this is small intestine, children. This is small intestine. So directly from stomach, the food goes into small intestine. So what things happen in small intestine? So this is a very long tube where food is mixed with more digestive juices. Right? As you can see, one special digestive juice called as bile, right? Bile juice helps in digestion of fats which is secreted from liver. Liver is above the stomach. This is liver, children. Right? Liver to separate ಒಂದು enzyme ಬರುತ್ತೆ. We call that enzyme as bile juice, children. Right? Juice doesn't mean that you can drink that. This helps, is an enzyme which helps in digestion of fats. See, liver ಇಂದ ಬರೋ enzyme ಇಂದ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? It helps in digestion of fats. In stomach, there are special enzymes which helps in digestion of proteins. And mouth, enzymes are secreted, so starch has been digested. So liver in the end bartha bile juice bartha, which helps in digestion of fat, children. So fats are one of the most toughest things to digest. Remember, children, out of all the different nutrients, fats are difficult to digest. So what again? Big droplets of oil are made into tiny. Big drops of oil are broken into tiny droplets. As you can see there, if such a big drop is there, by making use of bile juice, right? So it is just broken down into smaller droplets where it is easy to secrete energy, right? Tiny droplets. The digestion of food is completed in small intestine. Very important. Note, it started from where? The digestion started from mouth, then it went through food pipe, entered stomach, then a separate juice was sent from liver to digest fat. In stomach, proteins are digested. In mouth, starch is digested. Then it entered small intestine, where the final digestion of food is over. Whatever left now is what? Waste. Remember, whatever left after digestion, whatever is left inside the small intestine is complete waste. That is not required by our body. So it is now in the form of simple food which can be absorbed by the walls of small intestine. The purpose of eating food is now complete. Why do we eat food? To get energy. So directly from food we cannot take energy. So it was converted into simpler food by the process of digestion. Now in the small intestine, when the food is finally converted into simpler food, the walls of the small intestine start absorbing that, so that it can be converted into energy. Finally, after all this thing, the remaining food, whatever is left out, from small intestine passes through the large intestine. This is our large intestine, outer surface, right? And it goes out. Large intestine. So what does large intestine do? So what all things are absorbed? Nodi, yenagutte small intestine. Small intestine we minerals and waters are absorbed here. Very important to remember that. And when the food enters the large intestine, still certain part of water and minerals are left in that. So that is absorbed in the large intestine, and whatever is left now is wastage. Waste. So they form fecus, right? So every morning we all go to toilets, right? There we throw out or we remove whatever waste that is left out in the body after digestion, and that is passed through anus, right? It is done on the daily basis, right? So this is about digestion, in the process of digestion. So what are some tips that we can take for proper digestion? So we have to maintain a proper fixed timing of food, right? That will keep our digestion system healthy, right? Correct time we need to have breakfast, correct time we need to have lunch, and correct time we need to have dinners, right? Variation in the time will affect your digestion system. And we need to chew the food well before swallowing. As I told, most of the digestion takes place directly. You have to chew in the food in such a way that it becomes a paste before swallowing. Do not overeat. That is very important. Or else our body can only digest food which is needed to us. For example, if you have the capacity to eat 3 chapatis, you can eat 3. What if someone tells and gives you 10 chapatis? Is it possible to eat? No. So in it's the same way. How much is required? How much your stomach gets full, that much you are get. And eat healthy, balanced meal. Right? We should eat fresh fruits, healthy foods, right? To keep our body healthy. Clean your mouth well after each meal. That is very important. See, normally we have to develop a habit of brushing our teeth twice a day. It's a very good habit. What will happen is, see, as soon as you eat anything in your mouth, right, germ starts to build up, right? That may harm your teeth. So the best habit of keeping your mouth or teeth healthy is by brushing twice a day. That will be better. And finally, drink plenty of water. So these are some of the proper or some of the tips for proper digestion. So this was about digestion, children. In the next part of the video, we will see about the last topic that is left in the chapter. Till then, take care. Bye.